In this chapter, we will introduce the laying of aerial optical cables and some common problems in the routing process. First of all, let's begin with an introduction about aerial optical cable installation. EHS and security guidelines. The requirements for unloading and drum testing of optical cable are the same as those for underground optical cable scenarios. Therefore, no further details will be given here. This part, we will cover how to prepare aerial optical cables for installation, tools and materials used, common aerial cable installation hardware, optical cable reservation, and FAT installation. This section describes how to prepare tools and materials for laying aerial optical cables. Part 1. Kick-off meeting. The construction team leader gives safety instructions to all the team members. This includes precautions, division of work, and tools to be used in the construction. Part 2. Traction and laying of aerial optical cables. In pulling and laying aerial optical cable, there are 4 major considerations. These include working environment, tool, equipment preparation, such as safety fence, ladder, etc. Installation of traction rod and mesh cover for the optical cable traction pulley. 4 parts of optical fiber cable traction. Let's talk about these 4 topics separately. Now, in the video, we see a warning strip around the work site. The operator sets the ladder onto the cement pile. Operators wear safety belts for working at height. This step is to install the cable traction pulley. The operator climbs up the ladder.
Kuha nito ganina, first is before sila magtrabaho, early warning devices. But before that, syempre na-kick-off meeting, which is checking sa tools kung kompleto ba. Okay? Kung mugana pa ba. Kung dili na, kailangan ko na dapat prepare na ganito. Okay?
To the work site under the supervision of the ground crew and fasten the safety harness before climbing. Using a wire or the pulley's own buckle, install the traction pulley on the optical cable and the linear cable guide pulley. Next, we will introduce the manufacture of traction ropes and nets. When the cable traction sheet is ready, prepare the traction rope on the ground. Step 1. Place the metal mesh at the head of the cable. Use the adhesive tape to wrap the ends of the metal mesh.
Kanayin yung nakita karon na bago, nangita may ana, kaya kailangan nato na gamiton. Kailangan standard man na. Apil sa ato ang goal as a preventive maintenance team, transport is up to standard ng ato ang produkto. Dili lang produkto ang pipod ang ato pag-install. We should use the right tools. Naikapareha na. Pero hindi siya mesh na wrap. And later on, ikapit niya ang swivel. Kato siyang anti-twist. Anti-pagayan.
Mesh. The second step is to connect the end of the drawstring to the head of the net cover by means of a screw extractor.
Mauni atong anti-twist swivel. Tanawa yung purpose.
Finally, fix the transaction rope to one end of the detent. Use the cable ties to bind the extra traction rope at the ends evenly. After preparing the traction rope, and the net cover. This section describes the cable transaction limitations and the cable installation process. First, the operator carries the connecting detent and the traction rod of the optical fiber cable, which is under control of the ground personnel. The operator climbs up the ladder to the operation point and passes the head of the traction rod through the traction pulley in the direction of the cable traction. The traction personnel of ground optical cables should keep the proper traction angle and pull the traction rod using the nylon pulley that meets the requirements to do the optical cable online and straight traction. The maximum angle of online.
Reaction. May mga reaction?
Sir, kaya nga roller sir, may palitan dyan.
Nakita mo yan na, don't worry. Ang ilang ipakita is for ABS.
Katoy ko ba ulit? Itong iba?
Ano sa'yo, mga buliga mo?